When I first heard this live record, uh, it's live in San Diego, California, United States. Um, I thought it was recorded in a studio because the precision of the thing is just it's incredible. You know, the legendary Devin Berryhill of Safaris and Tourmaliners. His father, Bob Berryhill, is, famously wrote Wipeout. It's like traditional, but yet there's like this little tinge of like modern rock and roll and it's got a little bit of punk rock in there. As mellow as it gets in Surfita. Wow, what an epic piece of composition. It's that's my favorite on the album, and I got the CD coming, but luckily there's a digital copy through my hard drive. It's pretty amazing, and Devin held it up in our interview this week. And I was just like, geez, like, this is really good. And he really just like, it was just to record something that we wanted to do. And I'm just like, geez, this is a really fucking impressive live album. I mean, you see everybody that is watching this has seen hundreds of bands live, and they've heard because we're all music nerds. And like this stands up next to all of them. I mean, it's not like they just slapped together a sound. It's just like they sound like, I don't know, and it just seems to come so naturally, effortless on their part. It's just, there's no one single mistake. It's played straight through, and it just feels like traditional surf music was invented today. And he really carries that tradition, Devin and the guys. But it's not just that. It's also their take on surf music. So there's this layer of traditional surf music. So a sign of taking it to another level, as Devin would say, seeing where we could go with it. And I hear a lot of bands, especially my favorite band, hey, there's this punk we could do it. And Devin said the same thing. And this is probably, I don't know, a lot of live albums that out this past maybe 3. This is probably my favorite. For what that's, there's records that came out, and I love live records. I got a lot, especially the vinyl, and I'll put this one up against any of them. So I'm gonna put a link in the Bandcamp in the description, and you should go visit it. Contact them. I'll be playing a lot of shows. They win a lot of awards locally in San Diego. I see videos of them on the news in San Diego on television. They're no joke. They're no joke. And Devin and the guys are really, really, concentrating on playing the Tourmaliners stuff out there. And it's such a rich sound. I mean, like, you just it like envelops you when you listen to it. So I suggest you out to the store and get your CD if you're in California. If not, you can go get the digital one right here. So or have Devin the guys send it to you. Just really, all I can recommend is that you support the band, support the scene, things like surfguitar101.com, DJ Dotty, Storm Surge of Reverb, Ken Sacco's show, J. Home show, Social Club. I'm going to forget some, but and I apologize. Music recordings, Double Crown recordings, Missing Think recordings, High Tide recordings. There's tons. Shower Wall, like off the top of my head. There's tons. There's tons. And a lot of these bands, they release the stuff themselves because, they can. They got their shit together. They know what they're doing. You do it once, you can do it 100 times. And I suggest you respect the fact that they can do that and support them in their efforts. And, as always, the last thing you can do is watch the end screen, and you can find a link in the description to all our socials and our Patreon. And you can become a member and see all the cool behind the scenes stuff. But not only that, there's exclusive content over there to our Patreon that's not on our YouTube channel. That's just, going to be ongoing. That's the community that aren't involving music. It's, kind of like what they do in their daily lives from day to day and their journeys through life. It's pretty cool. So I would check it out and support each other. You'd be surprised at how much you'd accomplish by supporting each other. Like Instagram has this new feature where you can invite collaborators. So in my, when I did, I'm going to invite the Triceratones this time, corner leaders, and we're going to invite them to collaborate on the post, which means they share it and I share it. It's like two accounts sharing the same thing. It's like Facebook, but it works a lot better because you can tag the band straight from there. It's awesome. It's awesome. So I suggest everybody get together and just start sharing the shit out of stuff, and that is how you get the word out. All it takes is one share, right?